Good afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. Police are looking for answers in a local man's death. Plus, Gulf Shores making one intersection safer for pedestrians. And we're going to share some amazing cold weather videos. Those stories and more on News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to WKRG News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. So glad to be with you on this Tuesday afternoon. I'm wearing my jacket and long pants today, which I don't normally do on TV, but I was just so cold this morning, I had to. And I know you're feeling the same way. You're wearing whatever you've got to wear to stay cold because, oh boy, were the temperatures cold this morning. When I went on my walk, I bundled up and I was fine, and then I realized that it was my face that hurt by the time I got home. So this is face-hurting weather, I would say, in the morning, and it's going to be really cold, especially Saturday morning in the 20s, which I'm not looking forward to because my daughter has a tennis tournament, so we're going to be out in the cold weather. Plus, the Senior Bowl is Saturday at 1:30, so it's going to be sunny, but temperatures are going to be in the low 30s at kickoff. So, oh my goodness, it is going to be cold. All right, so speaking of cold, let's get to those big stories. We've got some crazy footage to show you from Mobile. Frozen fountains in downtown Mobile this morning. The Spanish Plaza fountain with some thick circles of ice on the statue as the water kept on flowing. The fountain in Bienville Square also had some cool accumulation of ice. Nothing really concerning, though, for drivers on the road today, which is certainly good news. Number 4, Mobile nonprofit Vets Recover has enrolled in the Veterans Affairs Community Care Network. Vets Recover will now be able to get official referrals and reimbursements from the VA to take care of veterans within a 100-mile radius of the office on Spring Hill Avenue. The partnership will also fund treatment for mental health issues. Number 3, the city of Gulf Shores has announced the crosswalk on Highway 59 and 12th Avenue is complete. The city installed a new signal overhead with a push button for walkers and some signage on the pavement. Officials said this was needed to improve safety for pedestrians on Highway 59 between Fort Morgan Road and Waterville. Number 2, utility crews from Gulf Coast are stepping up and providing aid to parts of Mississippi hit hard by the storm. Baldwin EMC sent 27 workers this morning to assist in Oxford. Employees spent yesterday putting together care packages for the crews who will be there for more than a week. At one point, thousands were without power in the Oxford area. And number 1, an investigation is underway after a man was found shot to death in Pritchard. Officials say Michael Hall was found dead in his car on Marengo Drive last Thursday. A neighbor called authorities after noticing a car parked in a vacant lot with bullet holes in the window. Detectives found surveillance video of Hall at the Pluto Mart on Dunlap Circle where he picked up a man. Hall's family just wants answers. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office is helping Pritchard Police with this investigation. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. Okay, now it's time for our question of the day. We're asking you, did you see that video of that daredevil? Oh my goodness, he climbed a skyscraper with no gear. We're talking about climber Alex Honnold climbing a skyscraper with no gear. What's the most dangerous thing you've ever done? You remember he climbed that skyscraper over in Asia. It was in Taiwan, I believe, and it was just, I mean, it was heart-stopping watching him climb it. Oh my goodness. So I'm trying to find some comments that I can read. Oh, Taipei. That's not Taiwan. Taipei. Charlie says he took a ticket to go outside on the Taipei 101st floor 2 years ago. They had to suit up in a harness and tethered off. So, yeah, I bet that was crazy. And the fact that he climbed it with nothing. Okay, well, this is cool. Brent says, in 2023, my then 16-year-old Florida native daughter, Lacey Kuehl, agreed to accept the challenge to race in the Junior Iditarod in Alaska. Yeah, Florida girl goes to Alaska, 38 days to train, 150 miles, no phones, only her and the dogs. She says you can watch the documentary on YouTube. It's called Driven Florida Driver to Alaskan Musher. I want to watch that. So she must, looks like she has like a NASCAR logo on her shirt. I've never heard of that. So Brent, thanks so much for sharing that. I'll have to let our Florida crews know as well. Let's see what somebody replied. Yeah, so there we go. That's the name of it. Driven Florida Driver to Alaskan Musher. Okay, walked across Airport Boulevard. Preston, don't take your life in your hands again, please. Jumped off the Destin Bridge in the middle of the night, young and dumb. Yeah, oh my goodness. All right, so you know what? We're gonna just move on because some of the questions, they went, they took a nosedive. I'm not gonna read some of those. Okay, but there were some good comments, but then just other ones that are, you know, inappropriate. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to our poll results today. And we're asking you, have you been affected by the cold weather? Yes, no, or no opinion. I love the graphic that our web team found for this. The person bundled up in a blanket on the beach. Yes, no, or no opinion. How could you not be affected by the cold? I mean, seriously, the answer has got to be an overwhelming yes. You have to bundle up. You have to run to your car. It has to affect you in some way. So let us know. By the way, if you want to comment on, you know, the craziest thing, the most dangerous thing you've ever done, go to WKRG's Facebook page or find WKRG on Facebook. We're going to leave the question and the poll up until 5:30 tonight, and that is when the next edition of News 5 Now airs. Okay, that's going to do it for me here on News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. I'll see you back for the 4 on 5 and WKRG News 5 at 5 with Peter Albrecht. So have a great afternoon. I'll see you soon.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.